Alright, what's going on, y'all? We are here with a special video today. I didn't upload it on my alt account first, so we are gonna have that bar on the bottom of the screen for my computer, but if you can bear with me, we got a special video with the GS Cup that Wolfey featured for everybody. And, so that means we're gonna see some interesting stuff. I did use a kind of adaptation of my Venusaur team with Calyrex and Celesteela. And, we will see what kind of interesting stuff we can make happen. You can already see that this first team, actually they have their own Calyrex and Zacian, Zacian is a big threat. But they also have the Weezing Regigigas setup. This would be interesting. This is not a start that I was doing very much. Oh, okay. I remember how this went. I was like, huh? But so I think, I've been doing exploding Silvally a lot in this cup, and so I would have usually sent out like Celesteela and used Protect or something, but I also have Crunch, which means I could use Max Darkness, and that's what I'm going to try to do. I actually was not playing very well, so out of the 17 games I was able to play in the 3 hours, I only got 5 wins, so kind of unfortunate. The 2 nights, I think, before the cup, which was today, I played online with a person that just kind of commented on a video I was watching, and that was kind of fun, so if you're watching, what's up. But I guess that was actually kind of a pretty good indication of how I did, because, I only won 1 out of 4 of the games I played with him, and then I won 5 out of 17 of the matches in this cup, so, technically that's a pretty close approximation, but technically it's a close approximation, but there was also some matches that were literally I lost by 1 damage point. But you'll see those in another video. Okay, well, we do have the terrain set up, which is good, and they did protect last turn, which means if we can get them to fake them into protecting this turn, it's going to be really nice. And this is also one of the reasons why I use Protect on my Calyrex. I mean, you need it if you're going to have moves that are 4 times effective against you. I had Shadow Claw instead of Crunch, and then I just kind of realized, if I'm going to be running a team that's largely special attack, Max Darkness is going to get me a lot farther than Max Phantasm, so Yeah, I think they kind of put themselves in a really rough position by, like, having to switching it out, the pieces of the Regigigas team piece by piece, like, that just kind of, like, took too much time. But that Protect helped a lot, of course, too. And so, you know, at this point, I obviously didn't need to Protect. That's going to be, you know, it's going to seem like a really interesting call. But you will see that, you know, I actually was kind of felt like that was a bad play after I made it. I was like, oh god, like I didn't even need to use Explosion, like, even though that's technically one of the crazy things about having Ghost, you know, Ghost Calyrex is you can just use Explosion next to it, and it's like, yep. Well, we got one special defense boost. Oh, wow, that's unfortunate for them. If they didn't use Protect there, I think they actually would have won. Because, yeah, like, I was sitting here and I'm looking at this and I'm like, I mean, yeah, I can use Wide Guard, but, like, I'm not necessarily in a great position. But now I am. I mean, it's like you can't let Calyrex get going, you know? Alright, alright. Wide Guard is just that useful, though, you know? So let's see what happens with this next team. Yeah, we're gonna probably need Wide Guard again for this one. That's what made me thought of it. That's what made me think of it, sorry. Hope y'all had a good Christmas, of course. Okay. Celesteela does not care about that Fiery Wrath. We got Wide Guard. And Wide Guard also blocks you from taking your own explosion damage. Or we can just use Protect too. Right. I was using Leech Seed originally, but then I realized that having the hard Protect and Wide Guard is probably better. Oh god, it's devastating, like choice band explosion with a normal Pokemon. I guess technically Snorlax can get it. Ooh, yeah. This is unfortunate for them. Because we are going to use Wide Guard. I'm kind of wondering if a lot of people were even running a Kyogre with, like, moves that can only hit one person. Or you know what I mean, like, moves that can only hit two people. And then, what are they? They have a Raichu, yeah. Well, I mean, you know, you can clearly see I've already put them in a rough position. Yeah, that'll probably be good. Oh, you can't... Yeah, that was dumb. I mean, like, like, those expanding forces have been, like, putting in work for me, you know? Indeedee is carrying the team right now. But I should have used Wide Guard again, like, that last turn. That was dumb. Because I'm pretty sure you can spam Wide Guard over and over again. But they're actually just going to Dynamax Kyogre. Shiny Kyogre. Yeah, well, we can do what we gotta do. Yep, max overgrowth will hopefully do enough. It would have been interesting if expanding force would have done enough anyways, but you know, that's nice. And then they nuzzled me. And I was like, wow, am I gonna lose to a Raichu because it because it like paralyzed me? They canceled. Yeah. There was a very, very slim chance they were going to win. Okay, we've got another Kyogre team, but this one also has some pretty scary stuff. The Landorus can just be annoying for when we want to use Explosion, but obviously, you know, it's pretty sketchy to face a Xerneas, because it's going to be running the Power Herb setup with Geomancy, so, you know. I think our last opponent had the same hat. Okay. I'll take that. I think this is a Wide Guard Explosion turn. Kyogre does not survive Explosion very well. Groudon can. Groudon does decently well. Because, you know, they're like swap swapped, you know, as they say. Groudon has 140 defense and 90 special defense, and then Kyogre's the opposite, so, you know, 90 defense does not help not Kyogre for that one. They have an Indeedee of their own. That's not going to help them in the long run. Exploding Silvally is just so devastating, though. And I mean, when paired up with Calyrex, even more so. I tried out multiple different other Pokemon. I tried out, instead of Celesteela, I tried out Sableye. I was thinking about like Hitmontop or Kangaskhan. And I mean, not having Fake Out, I think made me lose multiple matches when I was playing this, so, you know. And DDU's Protect, I was not expecting that. Take that, 1 health Tornadus. Uh-oh, there's the Xerneas. So I was actually afraid that they might try to use Ally Switch. And so I really wanted to use Clear Smog on the Xerneas, but, you know, we'll see what happens. Indeed, he actually used Follow Me. Good play, good play. Could have seen that coming. And then they max guard. They double protect. I think that's maybe the last turn of my Dynamax. Okay. Well, if we can get off this clear smog, though, it's going to be really nice. No, follow me. Surviving. They just switched the terrain on their self. Oh, yes. That was huge. This was muy big. That didn't do a lot. I mean, as I guess you would expect a fairy move to do to Celesteela. Flash Cannon does significantly more that time. Something too, though, is like I never actually used Solar Beam once during this tournament, which I knew was gonna kind of work against me, but at the same time I have Assault Vest, so I can't use Protect. So it's kind of blah. Oh, sorry. I'll pause it for a quick sec. So I kind of missed like the front screen of this, but they were running an all fire team, and let's. That is a nice shiny though. I saw the shiny Ho-Oh and I was like, ah, Sacred Fire. Yay! And they didn't even have Focus Sash. And they didn't even use a good move. I mean, I guess I understand that, like, you know, raising their special defense can be important. Arcanine looks like it might have Justified. Yep. You can't really let Spectrier Calyrex get set up. Like, it's literally ridiculous. And Life Orb. And then they used Max Rockfall. I'm like, why did you not use a Fireman? It's like, that's not going to do what you need. Unless they were expecting me to, like, switch out Torkoal for somebody, but, like, I don't know. Salazzle. They brought a Salazzle to this thing. So even though Calyrex gets, isn't affected by the explosion, we're still going to protect just in case. In case something like that, I guess, right? But I actually did not get paralyzed, and that was really important. It's so unfortunate. So that was 4 out of 5 of my battles in the, GS Cup that Wolfey hosted. Hope you enjoyed watching that. And, next video we'll watch a win, lose, or draw with some of my losses and my, other win, I guess, right? From the like very beginning of the tournament. And then after that we'll watch some of my really close losses that I have. So. Alright, hope you enjoyed that, and yep, have a good one.